my beloved students, how are you? Hopefully, you are in good conditions right now. With me, Ni Wayan Fitriani, welcome to this learning video. This learning video is about how to learn explanation text through project-based learning. So, are you fun in reading or in writing? Maybe do you like speaking or do you like listening? But in this learning video, we are going to focus on writing skill. So you have to learn about writing skills. So do you like reading? For the example, if you have read a reading about how the rain happened or how the rainbow appears. So it means that you are reading an explanation text. That genre is what we are going to learn in this learning video. So, do you want to know more about project-based learning in explanation text? Please watch this video until the end of the video. Okay, this learning video is going to discuss about how you learn explanation text through project-based learning. Before I'm going to explain about explanation text, I will explain to you the strategy that we'll use and followed by the genre. The first is project-based learning. Project-based learning, according to Grant 2002, is an instructional method centered on the learner. It means that the teaching method in which students learn by themselves and they will learn actively engaging in real-world and personally meaningful projects. And project-based learning has 4 steps or has 4 procedures. The first step is speculation, designing the project activities, conducting the project activities, and the last one is evaluation. As you can see here, there are 4 steps of project-based learning. Okay, I will explain to you one by one. The first one is speculation. Speculation is including choice of project topic and sensitizations, introduction of the topic and observing the topics. It aims to arouse the students' interest. It means that in this stage, the students will introduce the topic by the teacher and they will observe the topic. And the next is designing the project activities. Designing the project activities is the second step of project-based learning. In this stage, it includes formation of groups and assigning the roles decisions, methodology, sources of for information, and activities that will take place. In this uh, in this step, the students will be given the rules by the teacher, and the teacher will form the students into a group. And the next is conducting the project activities. In these steps, the groups or the students will implement the activities designed in the previous stage. As what I have explained to you before, the teacher explain the roles and from the group. So in these procedures, the students will implement the activities. So in these procedures, the students will start to make a text or start to act the activity. And the last steps is evaluation. In these steps is assessing the activities from the participant and discussion about whether the initial aims and goal have been achieved by the students. It also includes the implementation of the process and the final product. Okay, that was about project-based learning. And the next is about the genre, namely explanation text. Explanation text is a written text to explain the process of something occurs sequentially and with the time-related information. As what I explained to you before, if you are reading how the rain happened, how the rainbow appears or happen, it means that you are reading an explanation text. Because the text is occur sequentially and it includes the time related the information. Okay, explanation text has three generic structures. The first one is general statement. The next is sequence explanations, and the last is conclusion. In general statement, it includes the introduction of the topic or the introduction of the process that will be going to explain. And the next is sequence explanation. Okay, sequence explanation. In sequence explanation, it includes the written text that tells the reader in order how and why something works or occurs sequentially. And the next is conclusion. In conclusion is the final explanation about the explanation text. Why we learn explanation text? Because explanation text is to explain the process of phenomena, events, or action that occurs sequentially. To write explanation text, you have to follow the language features. There are several language features. The first one is general noun. You have to use action verb, use simple present tense, use passive voice, and use conjunction of time and cause effects relationship, and use technical terms. Okay, to learn explanation text through project-based learning, you have to follow these steps. You have to follow the procedures of project-based learning as what I have explained to you before. The first procedure is speculation. In speculation, you have to read the slides and take a note of the slides. In these steps, I will show you the slides and I will give you a question for your guidance to take a note in this step. This one, the slides as your guidance, and please observe these slides to make you easier in making explanation text later. Okay, these are the questions that I will give to you as your guidance in taking the notes of the slides. There are 4 questions. The first one is, what is explanation text? The second one is, do you know the social function of explanation text? And how many generic structures are in explanation text? And the last one is, what is the language features of the explanation text? Those are the questions that guide you in take a note of the slides. And the next is designing the project. As what I have explained to you before, in this stage include the formation of groups and assigning of the roles, but because of you are in your home and you are learning online, you can work individually and try to make a good explanation text based on the topic that I will give to you, and I will show you the picture includes the topic. And if you finish the explanation text or your work, you can send the result through my email. This one's my email. And remember that I will give you the topic. This one, the topic that you can choose. The first topic is the cycle life of butterfly. I also provide you the picture. It will make you easier in making explanation text. The next topic is the cycle life of grasshopper. It also includes the picture to make you easier in making explanation text. Remember that after you finish your work, remember to send your results through the email. And the next step is conducting the project activities. As what I explained to you before, at this stage, you have to implement the activities designed in the previous stage. So, in this step, you can start to make the report text. During you are working to make an explanation text, you can watch the video as your guidance to make you more easier in making an explanation text. this one the video. If you want to know more about the video, you can access that link. Okay, that was the video. You can play again the video through accessing the link that I showed you before. And remember that after you finish your explanation text, you have to send your work to me through the email. And the last steps is evaluation. In evaluation, you have to assessing yourself by using self-assessment checklist. As what I said before, this step is assessing the activities from the participant in discussion. You can do it by yourself through self-assessment checklist. This one is the self-assessment checklist. You can fill the blank that provided in the table. You also can use another self-assessment checklist. I just provide you this self-assessment checklist for the example, but you can also use this one for your self-assessment checklist. Okay, that's all about the video about how to learn explanation text through project-based learning. Hopefully you can understand everything that I explained to you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.